Welcome back. This is Beamer Merchant. Today we are doing not a do-it-yourself video, but instead we're going to share with you guys a new process that we found while we had a problem while taking out this transmission. The problem that we had was we forgot to take the bottom bolts while the transmission was still hoisted up on the car. Thus, when we finally put it on this hoist here with the engine, the positioning was awkward. Thus, that led to the stripping of the bolt. So today we are going to show you guys the process that we used to take out this stripped bolt and the tools we used. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe.
It wasn't the fact that we stripped the bolt, but the location is down here, right here, which made it difficult for us to insert the inverted Torx and possibly hammer it in. If it was up here, we might have saved the bolt if it was a bit stripped by hammering in this socket. But because it was down here, it was impossible to get a hammer down there. The tools that we used, I started off with a Dremel. We were able to cut off a good chunk of the bolts, basically here, and we weren't able to cut the whole bolt because, as you can see, this flange here prevented us from going further with this angle, with this Dremel. So the rest of the way, we had to rely on the air hammer and the chisel, and we pretty much went straight up, hammering all the way until the head broke off, and this is what was left of it. And even though the aftermath, unfortunately, part of the lower bell housing broke off, which was this part, that's unfortunate. The good news is that this transmission is still fully functional. The bell housing will connect properly to the block of the engine, so it shouldn't affect the installation. Final step was removing the final Torx bolts, which we held in place to hold the transmission in place so it wouldn't fall. We took this out. Once the bolts were taken off, we just lit the transmission back as is, and that's what was left over of the Torx, which we're gonna get some vice grips and remove it. As you can see, now you have plenty of room to get a good grip on it and take it off. So there you have it. It was quite an experience. It took us about 2 hours to complete this task, something that we're not gonna do again. We're gonna make sure we take those bolts off before we even take this whole transmission and engine out of a car to make our lives easier. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, let us know at the comments below. Thank you for watching. You guys have an amazing day. Take care.